Hey everybody, it's Goodvibes Cosentino, and it's Friday. I'm super excited. I know I'm a couple minutes late, so I do apologize. Sean has a session as well, as usual. He always does this to me. Every Tuesdays and Fridays, he has a session all the time, so I apologize if you guys hear a lot of music above. It's actually my husband and my whole bridal party is upstairs. So if it gets a little too loud, I do apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. Hi guys, how are you? Ready to get this party started? I know I am. Mom was like rushing. She's like, shit, what were you missing? Your pen.
Yeah.
So, hi, welcome. How'd everybody's week go? Hi. If you're new, hi, welcome. If you are new, you just hop on, welcome, you're part of the Vibe Tribe, you are stuck with me, just so you know that. I truly love, I have to thank you all, and I did that in my video earlier yesterday, but the sessions that are coming up, they've been booked for like a month to 3 months out, and so many of them are saying, you popped on my notification, I have no idea where you came from, but I'm so glad. I was in a group and I saw this and I clicked on it and I'm like, I don't believe in this, and it's just an amazing, or friends and family from you guys, and I can't thank you all enough, because it's not for my benefit, it's for all of yours. And you guys all know that I always say I can't feel or hear my brother, so when I read others, it's so welcoming and warm for me, because it just gives me that reminder, like, hey, they are here, and I know he is, because I do this every day. So I do need to thank everybody so much for supporting me and sharing me out and just being a part of every Tuesday and Friday. It has been amazing, and watching all of us together, it's just comforting to know that I have so many people behind my back. Everybody, Dawn Lehman is my mod, so say hi to Dawn. Hi, how you doing, Susie? Happy Friday. Oh, welcome, Ann. Awesome. Third time. And you got a top fan badge. Awesome. Yes, NSF. That means no Friday. If you are new, my name is Diana. I do go by Goodvibes Cosentino. I am a medium. I'll explain how I work, so then you all have an idea if you are new to my page. I see your loved ones on the other side, like I see me and you. I do see them in color. If they have a distinctive mark, or if you do in relation, they will show that to me. They will place me in memories that only you and your loved ones would know. They don't place me in the actual memory, or them. It's like me in a helicopter looking down, seeing how the memory went, and very clear. Like, the best way to describe it is Google Earth, that clear. Another thing is, your loved ones are never off about numbers. Don't worry about the numbers if you don't know it on spot. I'll always say, go back to the video and don't stress yourself out over it. It will come, I promise you, if you don't know it right away. They're never wrong about it, that's for sure. And then living energy, anything you're all going through or around you, I'm going to pick up on. And mainly it's your loved one saying, I know, I see, let's talk. So they're sneaky. They know everything, just like how we want them to know. Like, I hope they saw this. I hope they know this. Another thing is, they will throw objects in my face, and I apologize if I repeat myself. It is for a very good reason, because it's like somebody holding something to your face, and you're like, get it away, stop, get it away, and they hold it there. So I will describe it to the best of my ability in detail, what they're showing me. This could be from a memory, it could be from a photo, it could be from something you saw even today or did, or even if we hang up. And that's why I always say, come back to the video. I don't want you to stress over it. It will come to you, I promise you. Also, if you have friends and family, or one of the other, welcome. I do want to let you know that when I call your name, you can go in cap locks, and so can your friends and family, because it's always super helpful when you have friends or family helping you, because let's face it, you're put on the spot. Like, you're put on the spot, and even for me, I'd be like, shit, I don't know, I gotta ask, I gotta see what's going on. So it's always helpful when, your friends or, somebody in your family says, hey, that's so-and-so's birthday, or whatever it may be. So they're more than welcome to go on with you too, as I really appreciate that. Welcome everybody. Oh, so sweet, Rhonda. Thank you. And the only thing I use is my pen and my paper. I just scribble. I don't do cards, so you know that I don't do that. I do smoke my vape. That's only nicotine, and drink my coffee. And that's the way that I read, so you all know that. No, you're not super late. I'm super late. So I do apologize for that. The other thing, as I'm stuttering already, is I don't have a stuttering problem. It's like somebody yelling in your ear and you're trying to talk at the same time. You can't do both at the same time. You got to understand, they communicate a lot faster than me and you. So it's like they're on 4 different things and I'm still explaining the first thing. So that's why I'll get flustered a little bit. But again, you can go to the video. I just have to validate. That's what happens sometimes to me. Mom, can you give me a tissue? I'm already getting very stuffed up. Another thing is I get stuffed up. I have a lot of things. Like I said, I'm a freak of nature, and just sit back, enjoy, and relax. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. And you all just say hello. You're on like you've been doing. Thank you. And we're just going to go down the line. So let's have a great Friday night. Thank you, everybody, again, that have been supporting me, sending out your regards. I thank you all so much. Let's get this Friday started. I know I'm running. All right, go ahead, Ma.
Stephanie Raftery.
Okay, Stephanie
Raftery.
And the pen is in. I got it.
You got it.
Thank you. You are number 1 for Friday. Stephanie Raftery. Hi. Mom's hand is like... Welcome. I'm so glad to see you all on tonight. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you. His birthday just passed, and his passing date. So, Stephanie, if you can go in cap locks for me. Hey, Allie. Allie's on, Marcy.
Hi, Al.
Give that baby a kiss for me, please.
Gorgeous baby.
Aunt Diana loves her. Might be a little bit delayed, so that's why I'm waiting for her. Stephanie Raftery. I just want to go ahead and announce it again. Yes, and that's another thing. Please, I just read it because I can see it. Please don't share any information. I don't need information. The less I know, the better. The only time I'll do it is when I need the validation that I'm going through, okay? Okay, let's go. I see you, Steph. Thank you. Okay. It might slow down. Okay. Okay, I keep hearing an M name. Hold on. Okay, so I gotta be honest with you. There's a lot going on right now. I do have someone here, and it feels very fresh, and I do excuse myself when I say it's very fresh. It's very strong. I might need to close my eyes. I might need to pay attention, or Dawn help me. I gotta acknowledge that when my mouth starts to water, it's my symbol that somebody had a blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type. My mouth is watering like really, really bad. So I don't know if this is fresh or there's somebody that's currently going through this, but it's extremely strong. I also keep hearing an M sounding name, whether that's somebody on the other side or your immediate family. I do need to get that out there. I also keep hearing the 16th. So the 16th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of some sort, or January 6th. I'm really not feeling January 6th, so just don't worry about that one. But the 16th, again, don't think about your loved ones on the other side. Please think about your immediate family. You have there's a male that's very strong, and I keep hearing something in relation to mom. I'm going through, my husband is Michael. That's why it's so strong, because there's so much. I'm like, oh, this is very strong. So I'm so sorry what you're going through. It's not easy at all. 16 doesn't seem right. Okay, so don't worry about 16. Please go back to that, okay? So don't think about it right now. Because it has something to do in reference to one of your loved ones. Also, please think about your husband's side as well, because you guys are connected. I can't. Okay. Also the 3rd. Okay, so the 3rd could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of any month, or March of any date. And then, so I gotta be honest, he is, the male is so strong. He's like, I'm here. And he's making me, your birthday. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for validating that for me. I do appreciate it. So he's got a burst of energy that he's trying to give me, and I'm like, oh, like, you gotta let me get through everything. He's making my chest very tight. Awesome. Thank you for validating that. I appreciate that. He's, my chest is very, very heavy, and that's my symbol that there's usually fluid in my lungs towards the end. Not only that, my heart keeps palpitating. So when my heart palpitates, that is my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. So I got a couple things going on, and he keeps saying, like, he's making me feel happy, like he's wishing somebody a happy birthday that just passed or is about to come up within the family. Okay, hold on. He has such past of lung cancer, and he got from a past of lung cancer, and he got it from a career. Okay, so that would be why I'm feeling extremely, as I said, blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type, on top of what you're going through, and then what I'm pulling from him. That's why I'm feeling that. It's very, very heavy. He is talking a lot about what's going on now. And he yelled the month of May. So hold on to that. That could be somebody's birthday, death date, or anniversary. When I say anniversary, that could be a wedding anniversary, something special in general. But he's surrounding myself around that. I feel like I have like smoke, or it looks like coal. What are the other that he keeps showing to me? Smoke. I can smell smoke, but it looks like coal. So it's two different things, and I apologize for that because they're gonna throw stuff in my face. But I want to. I can see there's a helmet of some sort, or a hat that he keeps showing me. So I do have to acknowledge this as well. Again, he's throwing it in my face. So when they do that, and I see him in a photo. It's an older photo. He was a Mason and died from the job. Ugh. All that inhaling everything. The helmet, though, so I can't stop with this helmet of some sort, but he keeps showing me this, and like this is my pride and joy. Like this was, he was extremely happy and took pride in his work and everything he did leading up to his passing. So who's named after him, just because I hear it again. So whether it's a first or middle. Oh, it's your best photo. Oh, I keep hearing his name, whether it's first or middle name. I'll hear it several times. It's just their way of doing that with me. So I do want to acknowledge that I keep hearing that, whether somebody currently has it or he was named after someone else. I have to acknowledge the way that he's doing this. Also, I don't know what the dancing skills means, but he keeps like, I don't know if he's mocking the situation, but he keeps like swaying, like he's trying to show me that he's dancing. And I know Steven and Stephanie, beautiful, beautiful, thank you very much. Again, it's just stuff that only you and your family would know. That's why he's doing that with me. Okay, he just said the 10th also. Just remember, he said that birthday, death date, anniversary, or any date in October. And then there's something about I went to dancing school, and he would joke about me in the okay, perfect, because I'm like, why is he like swaying like this? But I feel like he's mocking me, so that's why he's bringing that up, because I couldn't let it go. It's not like I see him professionally dancing. He's just mocking me with it. So beautiful, and only something you guys would know. He's got such a great personality. He's trying to throw a lot at me at once, and because he's super hyper, like he's very excited to get everything out. Speaking of excitement, who in the family is pregnant or just had a baby? Because he keeps saying no, 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 no. He would say the ballerina. Love it, love it. How can you not? He's so involved. He's so involved in everybody's life, but I want to go to him for a lot of things too. So he's acknowledging there's something very new within the family. And so just don't think about only your household. Please think about everybody else within the family. His other granddaughter had a baby. Beautiful. He's validating that stuff. So if you could please let her know, he's like, and I feel like he's saying a word when he does that. Like, what's the word I want to say? Like, okay, whatever. I'm not even going to say it. That's how I want to say something. He's excited. There's a lot of new beginnings in the family. Who's having issues walking? It's a female figure in the family, and he's making me go right to her, saying, trouble walking, trouble walking, trouble walking. And he's letting me know he sees everything. So this female it's very difficult to walk. And he's letting you know, I'm here, I'm watching, I'm doing everything I can. So I want to make sure that I get this out there. We would sow issues. Okay. Do you have poor circulation going on right now? He goes, always cold. Always cold. Like there's no medium.
He was like the mayor.
He is. I swear he wants he wants to pump me up even more. And I'm like, I can't go to your level of excitement right now. I'm trying. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I get stuffed up when energy's like very strong, so I apologize. So he does want me to mention about his passing, if you're okay with this. He wants... Okay, so with his passing, he is showing me... He goes, I was comfortable, but there's so many things around it. So I know it seemed horrible, but he wants to talk about, with his passing, there were things that were done in honor of him that he will not let go, that he says, thank you, thank you. So he took a lot of pride in, for instance, I keep seeing, you just had it on, with baseball. I see a lot of things going on with baseball that every little detail we did for him, he's so excited over. And so, like you said, the favorite picture of him, he's got a hat on, and he keeps showing me that, and he goes, I'm there. I'm there, whether we suck or not. I am there. And I learned a lot from him. Matter of fact, there's something about driving, and he's laughing about driving when it comes to this. He was in charge. He drove the train, literally drove the train, and that's not going away, right? Because I could hear people asking, like, Steve, how did you get that? Steve, how did you make it this way? How did you... He would just come up with all these things on his own, make his own stuff up. It's amazing the things that he would do on his own. So like on the job especially, if he didn't like a way that somebody showed him, like in the beginning, he would recreate it a different way and show other men, because he says, I had people underneath me. So there is so much to do with him in not just your life, but everybody. He was pop-up. I can't say your way, so I'll say pop-up. But that's exactly...
He was in charge of Boston Little League.
Oh! Thank you for validating that. Thank you for validating that, because I'm like, there's something... So, in honor, they did so much in honor, and to the T, he said it didn't have to be that way. But it really was. I see this man, and he's like, I'm right here. And he was always a yes man. Do you need something? How can I help you? Not money-wise, but more of like advice. And you're immediately clung to him. I'm there. So, okay. He's referencing something about, I had a man tell me it made him so awesome to be his worker. See? I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you for validating that. He's still that man too. And that's what I'm trying to get through, is that he's still that man. Inspiring, in charge. If he doesn't like something, he's going to say it. He has no problem saying it, but he also wants you to know, I see what's going on with you. Also, he does keep bringing up something regarding a marriage. So I don't know if this is referenced.
She said, you're making her so happy.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
You're very, very welcome. I don't know if the marriage part has something to do with you directly or with somebody with the family, but he's bringing up a marriage, like letting and stating he knows. And that's who he is. He has to know everything, and he always did. So that's never going to go away. Sorry, there's something about it was so bad tonight.
I noticed that.
If you could just remember that I'm saying that, because he's not letting that go. Okay, hold on. Also, the 29th. So the 29th could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, I don't want to split it to February 9th, but the 29th of any month, okay? He's just saying that he's congratulating when it comes to the baby. He is referencing to a marriage that he's like, stick through, if that makes sense, to want to either with you or within the family. He's just, keep it going. And in times like this, he goes, it's not easy. But I've lived through times like this, so I know. And he's, again, giving me advice to give to you. Like, it's not easy, but we have to stay as a unit. So I need to thank you for allowing me to read him. He's awesome. He's a very, very, you are correct, 2/9. Okay, what is February 9th? I hate that. I hate that I'm stuffed up. I'm so sorry, guys.
Can you blow your nose off camera?
I'm not doing that off camera. It's disgusting. Thank you. So, just remember I said that date because it's their dates are, it's like a ha-ha to me, not to you. And with the marriage, it's that advice. February 9th, he passed away. Thank you. Okay, thank you for validating that. So, again, I would love if you could always send this to your messenger so nobody sees it and have somebody also watch this, but he's got so much going on. Like, I see everybody and I'm still the boss. I am still taking care of everybody. Spiritually, he's everywhere. So I thank you so much for allowing me to read him, and you as well. Oh, you're very welcome, Stephanie. Thank you very much. Thank you. It was my pleasure reading him. My pleasure.
Ron Faber.
Okay, Ron Faber.
Faber.
What?
It's a B. Faber.
Faber. Sorry, I'm deaf in my right ear. Thank you. Thank you, guys. He did an amazing job, and so did Steph validating. Sweet. Welcome, Karen. First time. Welcome. Ron Faber. I'm going to only say it 3 times so that we can do as many people as possible. Because it is Friday night. You know how I'm doing. I'm going in. These things don't even work anymore. Ron Faber. One more time.
Faber.
I said it right. Okay. Faber. Welcome. You're good. Welcome. You're good to stay. All right, I'm going to have to move on. All right, bye.
Dora Kearns.
Dora Kearns? Dora Kearns, you are next. Welcome if it's your first time. Welcome. Welcome, part of the Vibe Tribe. Look how many firsts. Love it. Welcome. I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's like a hot mess.
Dora Kearns.
Dora Kearns.
There she is. Well, I see her. I don't know if you do.
Okay, hold on. Welcome. Okay, so you saw her, Mom?
Yeah.
Did she say hello?
She had 2 hearts and praying hands.
Okay, Dora, I'm going to start reading you.
Said, I'm here.
Okay. I'm going to start reading you, okay? Just because I haven't... Look at all these first people. Love it. I absolutely adore it. Thank you all so much. Okay, there's a female. Okay. Oh, okay. Shit. So sometimes it's not easy for me to do readings when things hit very close to home. So I do have to acknowledge this. There is a female present. I have a younger soul here. When I say younger soul, that means taken too soon. That means not of age. That's not something that lived a full, well into their 80s. And I have to acknowledge this individual because they're pushy, and the love is so strong. The love is so strong, but I keep hearing something regarding your family in particular too. So I don't want to stop with this either. I keep hearing the 25th. So the 25th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or February 5th. If you don't know about the date right now, don't worry about it. I don't want you to get stuck on it. I can't breathe. Oh God. Young. Yeah. Mom was not. Okay, August 25th is my birthday. Okay, as long as you can connect the 25th, that's all I need, okay? So if you can validate what the 25th is, that would be great. I am, because this is so new that I need to. This is not easy for me because it's very stressed. See, she's talking over me. It's very new. And why she's going, you, she's talking over me constantly. She keeps saying, why do you keep going over in your head? Woulda, coulda, shoulda done. Like, why do you keep doing this? You need to stop doing this to yourself. And I know it's still very fresh, but she's still talking that you're going, did I do the right thing? Could I have, did she live close to you, or in the, like, did you, I feel like you disrupted your life to do everything for her. And she keeps putting that, like, she keeps saying that you put your life on hold for me, but you don't feel like that either. So there's things that I have to bring out and tell you. I also need to let you know that I keep hearing an N sounding name. N as in Nancy or Nick. It doesn't have to be those two names. I just want to say N because now my nose is stuffed up. So I want to make sure you hear it properly. Jeez. She keeps tapping on my ear. Okay, what's going on here? Because she keeps placing me in a room. When I get placed in a room, I got to talk about this. So when they place me in a room and somebody's on the other side of that wall that they'll show me, it's just my symbol that somebody was unable to, quote unquote, be there, or just missed my last breath, or was unable to get there. And that's something that we need to talk about, whether it's you or somebody in the family. But I have to get this out now because she's like, like on top of it, like won't let it get out. Also, I keep hearing crystal. So that's another thing I keep hearing over and over again. And I almost feel like I don't want to. I smell her so strongly. So that's the other thing is there. I smell her so strongly that I don't know if you're currently dealing with her belongings or if you're there, but there's a lot of things that, okay, She keeps talking about, I was in prison when she passed. Okay, hon. So this is a thing, is that you have, this is where it goes back to what I was saying to you, is that you have guilt that you should not have guilt over. Now, okay, you were confined because of something stupid, and you think, okay, so I spent majority of my life going in and out to do different things, right or wrong does not matter, and I completely missed it because of my behavior. She said, you need to knock that shit off because you're straight on right now, and you need to stay straight on. That's her thing for you, is making sure that you stay on that narrow, straight line. She goes, there's no left, there's no right turn. You're straight right now. That's what you're doing. And it has not been easy, but that's especially losing your mom, being in this pandemic, there's so many things going on that we could easily go left, go right, but you're going straight. Your ass is going straight. And she's so funny because she's a lot like my mother. She has no filter, and I'm going to talk just like your mom, but that's what she's doing. You're going straight, and there's no left or right, just like there's no right or wrong way in my passing. Knock this shit off. Knock it off. She won't let it go, and she needs you to say and know these things. So, that I can't stop with this. So she's going, okay, you got to get certain things out of your head. One is you did everything possible you could do from what your resources were, right? So she goes, stop with the negativity bullshit. Stop with it. You know, the why me? Why me? She says, if I taught you anything, it was to be independent and stop. And so she won't stop. She wants. She said, I worry about her so much. I worried so much about her that it did not kill her. I don't know if you think that, but she's going that, it was always about you, that you think, shit, did I do this to her? Did I bring this on to her? You had nothing to do with it, and I need to be very honest with you that that's what she's saying, because she keeps going, you go in your head like, I did this to her. Nobody else, I did, and that's completely wrong. It's completely wrong, and she's fucking herself up in the head. She's doing this to, and we all do that. I know, and that's why she's saying that, Dora, is stop, because right now you're thinking, did I know, with her sickness and how she was, there's nothing you could have done. But you think, as we all would think, did I contribute to this? Did I make it go faster? Why couldn't I have just been there? She goes, you were. She says, and you need to stop with that. Speaking of that, do you have a letter from her? And it always told me to stop putting other people first. Yeah, because look what happens. Look what happens. You're already to the side, and everybody else is like, yeah. So you're constantly, yes, yes, yes. And then at the end of the day, you're like, me, like, nothing's working out. So, there's a lot going on, but especially right now, she's saying the things that you're thinking is asinine. So knock the shit off. Like, literally, that's a term that we use here, like, cut the shit. That's what she's telling me. You need to cut the shit. And there's something with, okay, what's with the letters? She won't stop with the letters. So do you have letters from her, or vice versa, that you just found? There's something about letters. I don't know if you just read one or wrote one, but there's something about a letter that she's going, the letter, and I don't know if you're afraid to open it, you just read it, but she's throwing it at me, girl. She's throwing this at me. Of course. Welcome. I need to know about that letter. Both to me and from me. Okay, perfect. Did you read them or you don't want to read it? Because I'm being told you need to read them and digest it. Both. Both of them. Both. Like, read, and when you read, you hear her. And that's why she's doing that. I hear her talking even back during the letters, and that's why she's bringing that up. Do you know why she keeps saying the last 15 years? Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. So as you read them, she's answering back to you in everything that you've been reading. Because it's not just a small, it's not just like 3 letters. There's a couple that I see. It's a little stack. And she saved everything from you. Matter of fact, she just threw a rose at me. So that is my symbol that somebody's named Rose, Rosie. Anything with a rose, or she's attached to any type of flower. Daisy, lily, ivy, sunflower, does not matter whether we have a tattoo of it or a drawing, but she's like going with this. She won't stop of this. So I do need to bring that up because she did hand me a rose, so I have to always bring that up. And it doesn't have to be a rose, but
a whole box
of letters. Yeah, because I saw a stack of them, and that's... Wow. I see so many of them, and I know it's so overwhelming when you read them, but when you get so overwhelmed, I need you to know that's her, like, here. You have not missed anything. You have not. And she keeps talking about 15 years, the last 15 years. So I don't know if that's directly towards you and her, but Mom has been a solid foundation. And you always felt, letting her down. No. She goes, you are on that path right now, and I don't. What? Her middle name is
Lila, and her sister's middle name is Rose.
Beautiful. Perfect. So I do need to acknowledge this because she's bringing all of that in and needs to mention certain people. So they'll mention names and etc. Like I said, she keeps talking about Crystal. I don't know if that's a friend, if that's an actual something that she had. She goes, I don't really have much glamorous things. Like, no offense, Mom, but Mom doesn't have crystals and Tiffany wear shit all over the place. But your mom's like bringing up different things that were for your mom. So another thing, and it might sound weird to you, she keeps talking about some bread box. So I don't know if this is a memory of some sort, but I see a bread box. Like, you could pull it down. So I do need to acknowledge that also. And this could be something from even her household growing up. So you two she changed it for you. And you go, I even found that life. No, it's okay. That's behind you. And she goes, you got to remember, behind you. And if she was here right now, she'd be kicking your ass over the way that you've been thinking. But she's here, and that's what matters. So just remember, I'm saying bread box. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's from grandma, if that's from Mom, but I can't let that go. So that's another thing that I see. It could be a memory or a photo, but I can't let it go. I can't. It's a bread, and I could see it coming down, like I'm pulling it down, like a bread box in the kitchen. So I do need to thank you so much for allowing me to read your mom. Dora, stop. Oh my God, yes. I've been looking for a bread box like the one we had when I was growing up. Beautiful. Because I'm like, I'm pulling it down. I'm pulling it down. She's very strong. Her death date was my birthday.
I saw that.
So that's exactly, she's going, what else do you need, Dora? Like she normally would say to you, like, what can I do for you? You know, with those hands. So she's doing that in that manner for you still, but in a positive way. And she's always tried to do that, and she's still doing that. So I need you to know that she's okay and she's with you. So when you get very overwhelmed, it's her, hun. That's her. I need to thank you so much for allowing me to read your mom. She is truly amazing, just like I know you do. I know you do. And she was the one you would run to immediately. Or she goes, or a phone call. One or the other. But you have to start listening in your head for her. And that's going to happen just like the dreams. She's very strong. Very strong. So thank you so much, Dora. Thank you. You did a beautiful job validating. And so did your mom.
Wow, big time.
Awesome. Awesome. She died in 2014. Thanks so much. You're welcome.
Oh,
That's when my brother passed too.
wow.
So sorry, love.
Stop with the angry faces. So sad. Brian Witkowski.
What?
Brian Witkowski.
Brian Witkowski? Aw, Brett, that was nice of what you wrote. The last 15 years she was here, we got super close. Beautiful, because I kept writing, the last 15 years, and she kept going over and over like, hello, like she's so animated when it comes to you. So animated, and that will never stop. Never stop. So sweet. Brian, what?
Witkowski.
Witkowski? Brian Witkowski? Thank you. Oh,
There he is.
okay, I
Well,
don't see him yet. Please
I
relax.
see him.
Happy birthday if it's somebody's birthday. I didn't see him yet.
Okay. He's on.
Sorry, Brian. Give me a second when you... I know everybody says he's here. I just can't see. Good night, love. I know I can't see him. Esther, thank you, love. I'm here with Brian, too. He's a childhood friend, so I may be able to help. Okay, so I see... Who's that? Kim. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday! Thank you. I don't... Okay, there he is, in lowercase. Go in caps for me, okay, Bri, if you can. There is a strong male around you that I feel. Okay, what? I don't know what this is, but I keep hearing there's something in relation to something about a mailman. I don't know what that is, and that might sound very odd right now, but I need you to remember there's something about a mailman. Like, yeah, that's the mailman. There's something about mailman. I'm sorry, I can't. I wrote strong mail, like mailman. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I can't let it go. So
he keeps just saying hi.
Well, maybe it's delayed. The video stopped? Oh shit, it did. I don't see anything.
I see him.
Good night, Olivia. Good night, Ron. Okay. So there's something, like I said, please don't knock me for this, but I keep hearing something in relation to, so I have a male figure, right? Doesn't have to do with anything with a male man, but I feel like this is a joke. Like there's something in relation to a male man, whether we made a joke of this or somebody was an actual work for the postal office. I can't stop with it. It's really strong, and who has so he also is getting very close. So I do see it looks like a thick mustache. I know that I have hair on my face, so there is facial hair. Whether this is a father figure, grandfather figure, or somebody you looked up to like one, I don't want to let that go. I also keep hearing something, Mom, yelling. Okay, and then the 9th. So the 9th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or any date in September. Any date. So just remember September or the 9th of any month. But it's strong, so I can't let these things go. And then I keep hearing like wild one. So there's a lot going on. Wild one. Did somebody just build a fire pit as well? Amy, did somebody just build, with either you or within your family, build a fire pit recently? Because that's another thing. I can't breathe.
To validate.
I can't breathe. I do feel like I'm higher up also. So they're validating somebody drove a truck or did drive a truck.
No fire pit.
Okay. So don't worry about the fire pit. Just remember I'm saying that whether that's with you or somebody in the family, it's very strong.
He said September 14th. I didn't see that either.
Okay, I did not see that. Yeah. I don't know what September is. This is not going to be easy for me. There's something about a fire pit. I can't let it go. Because it's something about it. It's something about it being engulfed. Like it was too much. It could be a memory, so that's why I'm holding. Like I keep going on with it. I hear you, girl. Trust me. Okay, and then who has 3 children total? So my symbol for children is that back of that bumper sticker where they have husband, wife, kids, cats, dogs. I don't know why that's my symbol, but I keep getting thrown 3 children total in the family. Whether there was 3 of yous or somebody in the family has 3 total. I do need to acknowledge this as well because it's very strong. Welcome. I feel very nauseous. Okay, you have 2 brothers, so it's 3 of you total. So I can't I can't let it go about this fire thing. Just remember, you can go back to this video, but there's something about a fire pit, and I want to beat somebody's ass over it. So it's like engulfed, and it was like okay. Thank you, Kim, for validating that as well. And then I kept hearing the wild one. Don't forget about the mailman either. Because that's another thing I can't let go. It's like I have a male ranking on you. Oh, my brother got a new barbecue thing. Thank you.
That would be it.
That would be it. I keep wanting to pick on you. Last month, beautiful. Thank you for validating that. But I want to pick on you because that's what I'm used to doing. So, not me, but the male. I need to pick on you. Also, I keep hearing the 7th or July. So July of any date or the 7th of any month could be a birthday, death date, anniversary. I keep hearing the name Danny, or sounds like Danny. Don't worry if you don't know it now. I don't want you to... Oh, is he saying things I can't see, Mom?
I got thrown all the way to the top of the list with the comments for some reason.
I can't see the validation. Shit.
Last month, did you see that? Oh, that's the barbecue thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's the last thing you said. Danny, cousin.
Okay, thank you. So when I get a straight name, does the male have a mustache? Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I see facial hair. Yeah, that's what I said, Kim. So that's what I'm trying to go over with everything. Is I feel like I'm really picking on you, and that's something I would do. That's why I'm like, I feel like I want to say oh, you're the mailman's kid, in gesture, that's what I want to do. Or somebody was actually mailman. There's something going on with that. And then everything, I want to just keep picking at you over everything. So in the beginning, I said the male does have facial hair. In particular, I said mustache. And that's why I wanted to do that, because I'm trying to...
He has facial hair.
Okay. So they'll show me things that are in particular that only you and your loved ones would know, and that's why they're doing that to me. Who like to drink alcohol, or who does, whether it's a problem or not, I taste it, so I do have to bring this up as well. I don't know what's with something about vehicles. Being told shouldn't have gotten the vehicle. I need to know why I feel under the influence. I need to know what that is. Sorry, when I get a little hazy, and it's just my symbol for feeling under the influence. And that stuff will stick with me if I don't get it out. And it doesn't have to be directed towards you. It could be towards somebody that's on my side, I'm going to say right now, or within the family. Just remember, I just saw it, Mom.
Okay.
Just remember, I'm saying that because it's very strong. It doesn't have to be alcohol, but I'm under the influence for sure. And it's nonstop. Also, I keep hearing the vehicle. I kind of screwed up and did something with a car. So I don't know if somebody just got into an accident, whether it was little or big, but there's something about an accident. Because somebody in the family, what I keep hearing is everything that I touch, something goes wrong. So that's what's going on here. Is there's a lot of that. And just saying, I'm here, I'm over everybody doing these things. Also, keeps bringing up something about a chain. It's not big, it's not like gaudy looking, it's just a smaller chain that I do need to acknowledge. So whether I have that chain or somebody has it that is stopped, I do need to acknowledge that as well. It's okay if you don't know, you can always go back to this, but it's I can't let this go. It's not obnoxious, this chain, it's a smaller chain. Something with...
Oh, Kim said, my brother was in a car accident and it was said they were drinking.
Okay, Kim, thank you for validating that. I'm very sorry in reference to with your brother.
But he's not related to Brian. I wear my brother's chain every day, so obviously you're picking up on that.
I'm picking up on, but you two are friends, so I'm going to pick up on both of you. Whether he knew it or not, I'm going to pick up on both of you. So, I just need to validate that, and thank you for validating that. I do appreciate that. I also keep hearing the 12th, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary. I knew her brother. See, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you guys have to know each other. I'm getting ragged on constantly, and I know this. So, this is what's going on. Kim and I just reconnected. That's amazing. That's amazing. They just reconnected, Kim. Or you two just reconnected, and that's why I'm coming through for this. And I apologize, but he's very strong, so I have to do this. But the 12th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or any date in December. I keep getting shown an axe as well. Somebody has my old tools.
In May, Brian said. I guess that's when. That's
12. All right.
I'm confused.
I'm very confused too. It's okay though, because I don't know if it's the 12th of May, and that's why he said that. I don't know. But there's also this like old tools for an indication with you, Brian. There's something with tools that there's an older tool that I see in particular that someone has, and I'm the only one that has it. I don't know if it's you or somebody in the family. So again, please, you can have this validated later on. I just want to say everything in this. Particular an axe. Oh. Also keep hearing a J name. J name is strong. So they keep pointing to like my dad's name is James. I don't know if we called him Jimmy, but that's very strong as well. But you and Kim bond over things that it's crazy because we haven't talked, for a while, and then all of a sudden we reconnected. Jason, beautiful, JD. Thank you, Kim. But I do, so James, J.A., thank you for validating that. I do want to acknowledge that these things happen for reasons, and you both feel the same on different levels. So you both went through the same things. I thought Jason. you both have been through the same things, and you didn't just reconnect for no reason. It's to actually confide in each other because you understand certain situations that only you two would know instead of going to a different source. And it's really nice that you both have reconnected. Unfortunately, it has to be under circumstances so much, but I'm glad that you both are talking again. Now, I do keep hearing something about a marriage that the male keep like a brother to us both. Well, I'm getting picked on, so I know it's somebody that was a pain in the ass, but I do need to acknowledge that there's somebody's marriage that he's meddling into. So I don't know if this is your family or Brian, so bear with me. I do appreciate it, but there's something like marriage like is starting to disintegrate, and I don't know if it already did or it's going that way. It could be you guys or somebody in the family, but I'm here, I'm seeing, I know. So I can't breathe. There's so many males around me. There's so many males. Welcome. Who wears a... So I just was... I was made to sit up tall. When I'm made to sit up tall, that's my symbol that somebody wears a uniform to work. Whether that was...
Jason was a smart ass.
Whether that is a vest of some sort, so whether I'm a police officer, firefighter, EMT, it's not an everyday job, but I do need to acknowledge this because I'm making me sit up tall. It could even be a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse. It's something not average, and this is something that I gotta go right into. Smartass is far from it, but I'm getting into people's spaces and marriages right now, so that's why I'm going on that. I don't want to stop. I can't stop on that. And there's somebody I keep calling, like, he didn't think, Jay didn't think twice about things, he just did it. And everybody would watch him just do these things, like, oh, God, he's got balls. He does have balls, for sure. And then everybody would be like, okay, he's too much, like, we gotta simmer down a little bit. But he's really good at heart, really, really has a good heart, and there were so many men around. So you guys are gonna need to like get together and go through all these dates for me, because I have 3 men in particular, and I don't know what the mailman joke is, but it won't stop. It's going over in my head and it's pissing me off. Like, not you or them, it's just in general, when I get stuck on something, because I see you're top fan number 1, so you know how I get when I get stuck on something. So it could be a memory, it could be something in general with my family, but I have to get it out. So he does, but he has where he would just go and do something, and you'd be like, oh, like everybody's ass cheeks will clench. That's the way that I feel with him. But he would say yes to everything and anyone. I mean, he would jump. Yeah, sure. Even if he didn't want to, he would. Yeah. Very, very, Kim. Very. And I'm glad that you have that. I'm glad that you have that. And I think that's why it's so hard for me to breathe, because I have all these male energies. Can you get a name of the one with the chain so I can validate that it's him? No. Wait.
Brian said, I think Jason's passing anniversary was recently.
Okay, so to stay on that as well, you can always validate that later. My uniform, my best friend's sister was a cop. Okay, thank you for validating that as well. Kim, it's your brother, the one that I feel with the chain, because I'm bringing up so much stuff it's going to you that I have to do that. Not only that, do you have your brother's chain, or does somebody have your brother's chain? Like I said, it's not big. You spoke about him last Sunday.
Wow.
That's why I constantly will repeat myself so that you guys can go back to this later and hear it several times to be like, oh shit, we were just talking about this, and we just said this story or brought this up, because they want you to know I was with you. You know, I heard this, and they go with everything. And again, there's something about a marriage, there's something about that too. Kim. I'm very sorry of the loss of your brother, as I know that pain all too well, as you know that. You know, with him coming through with Brian's time, it was meant to be, because you both have just reconnected. So everything's for a reason, and even though you had friends in common come through, it was for reasons of such. So again, don't forget about the mailman joke. I don't know what that is, but you'll find out later. You can go through that with each other together. But I thank you for allowing me to pull these strong individuals. I thank you very much. And Brian, I need to thank you especially for you two reconnecting, because you're going to be helping each other out a lot that's coming up, and even with the past. So I do want to thank you both for doing that. My boyfriend is getting a divorce after being separated for a long time. Perfect. So that's your brother tattling. Do you see? Do you see? That's why he's bringing that up. I couldn't let it go.
That's great.
Thank you. Yes, Brian, thank you also. You too will have to go back to this with the anniversaries and such backward, go back for me. But you did very good, the both of you, and I thank you, Kim, but you two really, you need each other in your lives right now for reasons that are coming up. Thank you. Sweet.
Lisa Duff.
Lisa Duff? Are you kidding me right now? She said, was my brother with us in our car accident?
What happened? I can't
She
see.
just said, Kim. She said, was my brother with us in our car accident? I kept mentioning about a vehicle. About the vehicle. Was somebody in a fender bender? Was somebody... That is his way of being like, Kim, go back to the video.
Yeah, go back to the video.
Go back to the video. You're welcome, Kim. But he mentioned that right away. Right away. I can't believe you just asked me that. I think you were just going for Brian as well, so you were doing different things. Yeah, hopefully, Allie, don't jinx that. Don't jinx that. She said no star tonight. Don't jinx it.
No.
Yeah, that was you'll notice that it was relation to your brother with the accident or fender vehicle. Was it a vehicle? There's something in a vehicle. And you'll go back to it and hear me say it several times before I even brought it up, so you know. It's okay. It's okay. I understand that, Kim. I understand. I know why. Because you were helping Brian out. No, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Definitely go back to it. And I thank you again for allowing me to read him. And just know he's very protective of you, very protective. I almost feel like that dig of the mailman part is with you. So just sit on that. Just sit on that. Sam. Or Lisa, excuse me.
Lisa Duff.
Lisa, what?
Duff. D-U-F-F.
Hi, welcome. Probably he picked at me like a big brother. Yes, 100%. She's here and I'm her daughter. Here. Oh, you both did it.
That's funny. Good, we got a mom and daughter.
There we go. Awesome. Well, what's the daughter's name so I can write it down? Annie.
Oh.
Okay. Why do I keep hearing Marie? Okay, so I have to acknowledge that I am getting my throat grabbed. When my throat is grabbed, that's why I keep doing that. That's my symbol that I was unable to communicate towards the end. So I had to get this out. There's so much going on. Okay. The 17th, I keep hearing. The 17th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or January 7th. Everything feels very tight. I feel like I'm locked up and then I get loose. Then I'm locked up and then I get loose. So there's a lot of things going on. Good night, loves. Bayshore, welcome. Stick Beach. Okay, so that's Grandpa for the 17th. Thank you for validating with Grandpa. Who had Alzheimer's or dementia or has? Because I can't let this go either because my eyes are twitching. And when my eye twitches, it's my symbol for that. Good morning. Oh, Kim. Good night, Toots. I hear ya. So that's why I'm bringing this up, because I need you to know, boom, like right. There's so much things going on within a short amount of time, and it's almost overbearing. I just heard the 4th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or any date in April. Okay, there's something in relation to, I keep hearing scootering along. So I don't know what that's about, but who like to gamble or do like scratch offs? What's the gambling thing about? Because I'm like I'm doing scratch offs. So is it one of you or somebody on my side right now? Because I'm constantly doing it. Good night, Sean. Good night, Nicole. Also, I keep seeing in a photo, I don't feel like it was constant, but there's a pipe I keep seeing. Like somebody that would smoke tobacco out of a pipe I keep seeing, and I don't want to let that go either. I don't know if it's in a photo or if it's a memory. I don't feel like it's constant, but I see it. So I just want to acknowledge that. Not sure. Graham always shook at the end. Could that be it? Graham's always shook at the end. What did I say? About scooting along? No, scooting along. I think that's. I'll get back to what I said on that. I'll get back to the scooting along. There also is another thing I keep hearing is watch this, which means somebody has my watch, either with you guys or with somebody in the family, and that I have to acknowledge. Also, my ring is getting ripped off. That doesn't have to necessarily be a wedding band or an engagement ring. It's just the only thing I wear. And that means either that she has it or somebody in the family has it, and it's stopped there. But there's a couple things that I do need to go along with that. And I'm thanking you for taking care of everything you could have done. There's so much things in such a small amount of time. Beautiful. Thank you for validating that. It's just my symbol of knowing that it hasn't been passed down to everything just yet. And you have her words. One person. That is, and you have her watch. Beautiful. You have the rings. You have the watch. Amazing. Thank you. So I think the scooting along, I think, is scutch. Is that the word? Scutch? Is it just scutch? Scutch. Am I saying that right? So I keep hearing something of that nature. I can't scratch. I keep feeling like I'm scratching the floor. I don't know what it is. And I see these pennies everywhere. I'm not the typical medium that will say pennies are everywhere. I'm not like that, but I can't let it go. So just remember I'm saying it. Okay, so what's going on current? Yes, scutch. I keep hearing that. Thank you. Yes, scutch. I keep hearing that word. Whether they said it or somebody in the family says it, there's something I keep hearing. There's smirking involved. I also need you to know that they are swaying, so I know they're able to move properly, and that's very important for you all to know that they are moving together as one again, even though she keeps rolling her eyes at him like he doesn't stop, and he's going, this is why I waited some time. So they're really funny. They're going back and forth, but they're very, very sweet. I mean, they were made perfectly for each other in so many ways, and then so many other ways I see why they leveled each other out. They're having a ball, and that's what it's meant to be and for. Like years together, years. I feel like we were like 14 or younger. Okay, so currently, they are showing me, excuse me, currently I am getting shown of a photo, and normally I have in my office 60 years together. God bless that God bless, because I'm going, this is years, and he's going, I did make sure I waited a long time. And she's rolling her eyes, but they're so cute because they're reunited, and that's how it's supposed to be. So married at 19 and 22. Awesome. Beautiful. No, I said 14 because I feel like they're young, like very, very young. But there is something in relation to bowling that I keep seeing. I keep seeing a memory, and it's almost as if it's still like a photo. And she goes, no, it's the skating rink. And he goes, no, it was the bowling alley. The skating rink. And they're going back and forth between these two. So I don't know if it's a bowling alley or a skating rink, but they're both arguing over it. She's the one that's saying, it's the skating rink. And he's going, it's the bowling alley. So I don't know if this is where we met or hung out. But it's almost as if I see it as a still photo. And when I say that, I'll always say, please quote me on this, because I can see it like in motion going. Like your grandfather and your dad, or your dad, is going in motion in a bowling alley. I can't. It's in black and white. The colors are distorted in the photo, but this is something that we did together. And they're together again. Thank God. He keeps talking about ties. I don't know why he keeps referencing to ties, like bow ties or ties. I do need, all right, so just remember I'm saying that so you can go back to it. I can see a still photo of it, and with them being together for 60 years, there is a lot that they're going to go back and forth with, but there is a still photo of this, and I see him in motion. Just so you're aware of this. And there's something about a tie. So I don't want to let that go either, whether he collected ties, I'm not really feeling it, but there's something about a tie, whether I learned something from him, or we just did something with ties, bow ties, something with a tie. I can't let it go. Because I'm creeping in your households. Thanksgiving, I'm surrounding myself around Thanksgiving as well. So Thanksgiving could be somebody's birthday, death date, anniversary, but that's something I don't want to let go of. It's okay if you don't know it right now. I'm not worried about it. You could always come back to this, okay? I am stuck with Thanksgiving. So whether it has to do with something with us or within the family, just remember I'm saying this because it's very strong. I can't let it go. I can't let that go. Not doing it.
We were both born end of November.
Okay. So Thanksgiving would be very special, where we would have everybody together. But I'm still stuck on the bowling, and I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on it. I can't let it go. And the way that they're acting is, is trying to get through to everybody. So when it came to belongings, and that's why I'm saying the bow tie, I don't know what that is, whether I just did a project with ties or bow ties, or there's some relation to ties, which I'm not getting so much from him. It's just in general, and it could be everyday life. I have to put it out there. The other thing is, climbing the ladder. So somebody within the family, whether that's one of you or in the family, I'm climbing that ladder where I'm trying to get better at what I want to do and figure myself out. So just remember, you're not alone. We always had family gatherings with Thanksgiving and Christmas, but I'm stuck more on with Thanksgiving, just because both the birthdays land in that. So I just want to make sure that you hold on to that, and that might be actually very helpful. I feel like there is an ornament that's made out of something I'm saying, so that's why I'm doing that. So I just started a new company. I am selling bow ties.
What the freak?
Thank you on having me repeat that a million freaking times. You're a scotch. That's all I keep hearing. Scotch. You're a scotch. Thank you for validating that, knowing that as you're climbing that ladder, you won't fail. They're going to make you succeed, and you're doing a great job. They're unique, and this generation is really grabbing at them. So keep going with that, because I could not stop on that. And that's why I keep going to the damn bowling thing, and I can't stop. So just go back to these things. They're bringing these things up for reasons. So I thank you so much for allowing me to read both your parents, and that's probably why I got the word scotch, because you're gonna put these things together. You're put on the spot. It's not easy no matter what. But mom knows you have her, grandma knows you have her ring, mom knows that you have her watch, and there's more with your father as well. Like, we're together, like we're together, and they're just going back and forth, and that's what matters. That's what matters. Thank you. So I do thank you so much for allowing me to read the both of them. Go back to this so you can listen to it.
That's great.
Beautiful.
Bow ties, my God.
And I'm like, she's climbing the ladder. She's doing a business. You're welcome, Annie. You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read your grandparents. And it's so amazing that they are still that loving couple, but both can with each other. I just love it. I love it.
That's awesome.
Don't take crap. That's all I keep hearing. Don't take crap. You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's awesome. I love that.
Thank you, everybody. Come on.
Janice McBee.
What? I'm sorry.
Janice McBee.
Okay. Janice McBee. Cindy. Yes, Dawn is very patient. Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, Kathy, who? Hiya, Kathy. She said hello to you too, Mom.
Oh, I can.
What was the name? I didn't write it down. I'm sorry.
Janice McBee.
Okay. Janice McBee. Here. Jada, don't start your stuff, please. Please.
She always starts.
My eyes are burning. Thank you, everybody. You're not late. We're all right. Alright, what's going on with my head? Alright. And I don't know what's quite going on. I'm getting a lot of pressure in my head and my lower neck. But on top of that, so just hold that thought for a second, because on top of that, I feel nauseous from head to toe. My mouth is starting to water, which is a symbol of a blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type. So I do have to go into this a little bit more. I almost feel like I can't get air. And this is not how they feel. This is not how any of our loved ones feel. It's just my way of connecting. So I want to just make sure that the way that everything's portraying to me. And then they keep saying sense of dread. Like, I don't know if this is with you or somebody in your family and they just had this conversation with you, but it's a lot going on, and I feel like my head is spinning. With what's going on with somebody, either with you or within the household or, the family. Also, my right ear just got tapped on, and that's my deaf ear. So when that gets tapped on, that's my symbol that somebody had trouble hearing or has trouble hearing. It's very loud when they tap on it because I can't hear out of it. So I have to throw this out there as well, Janice.
There's a little bit of a lag.
It's okay. I know I hear myself talking away with you.
I can't lower it anymore.
Sorry. And there's something about a tree. There's something going on with the tree. I don't know if we planted a tree in name of someone, or I'm getting very slurred. Shit. I don't know if we planted a tree in name of someone. Watch out for me, Mom, because I'm closing my eyes. Or if we just did something to a tree, we have an issue with something with the tree. I gotta go into it. So again, I'm speaking on what's going on, what has happened. There's a few things that it's a lot. This is a lot.
Not sure.
Oh, I don't. It's not funny when you don't feel like it.
No, it's ridiculous.
All right. So, I'm going to start right here. Oh, wait. Dawn, did you see something I didn't? Because I'm so nauseous right now. I can't even look. Did you see something?
She just said not sure. That was the last
No. Gail is helping her. Perfect state in caps if you're helping her as her sister. So I need... I can't stop. Who had a blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type? That I have to get off, because this is... It stays with me, and you have to understand that. So I have that going on. I feel a sense of dread. So if your sister's on, you both can please help each other out. Thank you, Dawn. But there's something about a tree, and it's a pain in the ass. So whether this is something I went through, I know, Dawn, I saw that. That I saw. Thank you. Oh, I can't do this. The 5th, I keep hearing the 5th birthday, death date, anniversary, or any date in May. Oh, shit. There's a male individual that does feel like a father figure, somebody I looked up to like one. It doesn't always have to be a dad figure. It could be a grandfather, an uncle, somebody I did really enjoy and love. I have to acknowledge this individual. I don't know if tree has something to do with him. I have to put it there. I also just heard the 12th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or any date in December.
My brother had cancer. Okay. Sorry about that. That's sad.
Very sorry. Oh, it's just so strong. I can't. That's why I have to keep repeating it, because it's so strong. And I don't hear these things and see them and feel them for no reason. And I know it's very hard.
Now, Gail's helping her?
Gail's her sister, yes.
Oh, she said brother and dad had cancer.
Thank you for validating that. So what's with this recliner? I gotta be honest. One of them is sitting like this, like this is the usual. This is the usual of making mockery. I do get a little tense as I get near the father figure at times, but I'm acting like as if I'm laid back, but I don't feel like I was always laid back. I gotta be very honest. They're trees and stepdads and mom yard. Thank you, Gail, for validating that. Thank you very, very much for validating that. With your brother, who's been assisting with your brother, very helpful and assisting. When I see pacing, and I know your brother and your father both had cancer, but I do need to acknowledge with pacing back and forth, that's my symbol, that's an indication that somebody took care of me, whether that was physically, mentally, or financially. It does not matter which or the other. I have to go through this. Someone's cancer spread, and that's why I'm feeling my neck, my head, nothing feels good, and it's not the way that they feel, it's just my way of connecting with them, just so you're aware of that. But I just can't let it go. Who's Nicholas?
Janice has to be mom's recliner.
Okay. As long as you can place the recliner, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Like I said, I'm just like sitting like this, like as if it's everyday thing. And I know I could be laid back, but at times I could be very like, 24th, birthday, death date, anniversary, or February 4th. I do need to put that down as well. Don't only think about your loved ones when I'm doing dates. Think about your immediate family as well, okay? Because they want to bring up about certain loved ones of what they're going through and what they're doing, and it's their way of acknowledging these things. So what's the clash with brother? What was the clash going on between the brother situation? I don't know if somebody got in your way or was trying to get in the way. I just feel like, okay, don't worry about the name Nicholas. Stay off of it, please. Please, you can always go back to this. It could have been a friend. It could have been anything that I'm just going off on what I hear. But I want to make sure that when I get a full name, there's somebody that's attached to me in that shape or form. So that's why I do that. There's some type of clash going on with the brother. And I feel like I'm trying to go straight into it and I'm getting blocked. Like, so I don't know if this was during my illness and this was what was going on. But it's like, we all came together and then all of a sudden I got the door slammed in my face. Even though that's not really what happened, it's just an expression and that's why I'm doing that. But I'm a little ticked off. Not your brother, in general. I'm a little ticked off and that's why I'm doing that. Yeah, you both are gonna have to go back to this because I gave so much that I can't.
Yeah.
I can't breathe. I can't. And for the both of them to have cancer, blood disorder, and the way that I feel, I just have to get certain things out. July, I was just yelled July, so that could be a birthday, death date, anniversary of some sort. Again, don't only think about them, think about your immediate family as well. And with the tree, it's just me snooping, exactly knowing what's going on and what everybody has done for me.
Oldest brother's wife after she died.
Oldest brother's wife after she died. Yeah, it's like this block. So that's why I'm doing that, and that's why I'm saying it in that shape or that manner. And it's me acknowledging, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. And I didn't mean it to be that way, but it's exactly how it went. Anniversary, thank you. Because anytime they yell a month, it has to be in relation. So thank you for validating that as well. And again, I need, under these circumstances, to do all that after he died. Sorry. No, I understood that, Gail. I understood, and that's where I'm getting at is I'm letting you know I saw, and I'm sorry because that should have been that way. It should have not went down that way, and by me going full force and then getting blocked, it's like, how cruel can you be? Like, what's going on here? So I have to let you, my sisters know what I see and what I understand how you feel. I mean, I'm asking for the simplest little things. Like, you ladies are asking for the simplest little things, and you got shut down. And I'm apologizing on her behalf for that. So that's why this is coming up. And I do want you all to know that when you go back to this, it will stick. I need you to know that one of them is to making me in water. So I am surrounded by water, whether that's a lake or a pond. There is something when it goes to water. So I want to surround myself with that as well. And that is my spot and my place. That's my spot and my place. So please note that I haven't left any area or my happy places whatsoever. And this could be a memory or something that's stuck with me. So I do want to say it in that way for you ladies to go back to. But I have to thank you for allowing me to read them and all the things that are coming up. It's just it's not easy to have so many loved ones come at one time and then try to go through down the line and not get the validation right away. It sticks with me. So I thank you for validating, and go back to this time so you can hear it again. But I thank you very much, and I'm very sorry for all your losses. I really, really am. But no, they know what's going on, and they saw what went on all of them, not just your brother. They all did. And like I said, I'm just asking for a little thing, or not even asking. I just want anything of his, anything that you could give me, Thank you, Tanya. So thank you very much, and I'm very sorry for your losses. Very sorry. You're very welcome, Janice. Very welcome. Yeah.
Tina Gillette.
I'm sorry?
Tina Gillette.
Tina Gillette. You're good, Maria. Welcome. This is unbelievable. I had my first reading Tuesday and asked my sister to get on tonight. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Are you shitting me? That's crazy.
Wow. Meant to be, you say.
That's exactly it. And
It's crazy.
it's meant to be, Gail. I mean, that's meant to be. You can't make this shit up. I mean, really. How is that? How?
That's crazy.
It's your loved ones guiding it. And that's what I'm saying. It's anything and everything I say. It's not what you need. It's not what you want to hear. It's what you need to hear at this moment, at this time. Tomorrow can be completely different because every moment, every second changes. But I want you to just know that.
Tina's here, honey. Can you see her?
Tina Gillette does sound like a movie star.
It
It's
does.
right. Yeah,
It's
it
a
does.
real sexy name, Tina.
Yeah.
Tina Gillette.
It does.
Hold on. How can they remember the name?
What?
Somebody said, I thought I remembered your name.
Somebody needs to get in touch with us. I would love to hear my mom. Never she give any call to it. Sandy Hamilton, no, I get that all the time on lives. If and when your name gets called, you will not be blocked with me. Okay, Tina. Okay. Okay. I gotta be very blunt, Tina. What's with spouse? What's going spouse? Like it's, I'm getting yelled at with spouse. What? And just remember, if I'm yelling that, it could be something now, or it could be something that happened prior ago, and that's why I'm doing this. But it's very loud, and I can't stop. I do have a stubborn male here, just so you're aware of that. He is very stubborn, but I have to acknowledge everybody and everybody that comes through for anyone, because I would want that as well. So there is a stubborn man. Doesn't have to be your spouse, but I am getting screamed at about something to do with spouse. There's an R name I keep hearing, whether that's on a loved one on the other side or somebody in the immediate family. I do have to acknowledge. You're not married now. Thank you for validating that, because it feels maternal. I have a maternal feeling, loved one, and then I have a stubborn male here as well. And I keep hearing something regarding a spouse. And that's why I'm like, I don't want you to think right now. I want you to think from in the past as well, because there's so many things that we just want you to know we're here and we saw. Like, we're all about it. We're all about it. So that's why I was doing that. The maternal figure could be a mother, grandmother, or somebody you looked up to like one. I have to be very honest. So I have a stubborn male, but she is more of like, we're going to get stuff out today. We are going to talk stuff out today, now, and you're going to let it out. Like, you need to let things go. And it's always easier for them to say than us, because they don't have to go through everything. Okay. Okay, I do need to acknowledge. So, a former boyfriend, Rick, died. Okay, our name. Okay. As I'm saying, spouse. So that's the stubborn male. Not that he's your spouse, but that is the stubborn male, just so you're aware of that. I have to engage in that. So what's weird is that they keep talking about tripped down the stairs. Like I don't know if I don't know if it's a full flight, but it's like I tripped on a step and just kept rolling. It never ended. And I keep seeing that. And again, that could be a memory of some sort, or that could be with them. But I don't want to let that go. And you don't have to remember right now, unless you do. But it's very strong. The female. Good night, love. Thank you. Thank you. You too. See you Tuesday. I do smell smoke, so somebody was a smoker. I do smell smoke, so smoker. – 29th. I keep hearing, so that could be a birthday, death date, anniversary of any month, or February 9th. He has facial features as well. Who has 2 kids in the family? 2 kids in the family total. Don't worry about the stairs right now. I knew you were going to get that right now. I'm not worried about the stair. It's something in general. So just you can go back to this, okay, love? But I do. Somebody has 2 kids total. They do need to discuss whether you're 1 out of 2 or have 2. There's something 2, 2, 2. And kids could be from 0 to 100, but I have to acknowledge it. Keep hearing an M sounding name as well. Doesn't have to be with on the other side your loved ones. It could be with your immediate family as well. So I do want to get that out there too. Keep hearing June. That's being yelled in my ear as well. So June could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or something significant. So I can't let this go. Good night, love. See you Tuesday. Bye. Why do I keep hearing mom? What? It's like I'm at a standstill. So with your house, I feel, when they make me go into your household, I feel very tight, and that's just my symbol. And I feel like I have everything that I need. There's nothing that you're yearning for, but they are talking in general of redoing. So I don't know if you are redoing something in your house or doing something like of a craft, like a piece of furniture. Because my hands are very busy. Okay, don't worry about the 2 kids in your family. Just remember how I'm saying it, okay? Just remember the way I'm saying it. 2 kids from 0 to 100, doesn't matter. So Rick could have been 1 of 2. As far as the others, okay? So your family. You, your mom, your dad. I have to get that out there. My daughter, Charity, has 2 kids. Thank you for validating that. So 2 grandchildren. Beautiful. That's why I bring up that's why I explain everything, because things don't always right away. And they're acknowledging with how your children are to your grandbabies. And so, did somebody just move in the family or thinking about moving? Because I feel like I'm here, and then somebody's going to be here soon, which is just my indication whether we just moved or they're going to move. So we got a couple things going on. Somebody that's redoing something, and then somebody else that's moving. I'm always doing crafts. Beautiful, Tina. Thank you for validating that. You don't stop, to be honest with you. You don't stop. You keep going. You will touch everything and anything just to keep yourself going, which, good. That's amazing. That's good. I just also heard August. Just so you know that. Birthday, death date, anniversary. Just remember, it doesn't always have to do with loved ones. It could do with your immediate family as well. So my mom is one of two, and my son, and so is my dad. Okay, beautiful, perfect. I think more so this is for your grandkids, and that's where I'm sticking to, is more of your family and with you, because of everything I'm going through, is you keep throwing yourself at different things, but you stay busy. I don't know why. I feel like I'm in a dancing room, like a Zumba class. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's you or your daughter. My sister is in the process of moving. Beautiful. Thank you for validating that. It's just to show that we see everything and know everything that's going on. What's that hesitation that I feel? There's this hesitation where you have, like I said, you have everything, but I keep reaching for more. And I think that's just more of a habit. But I do know you're a worrier. Like, that's just in your nature. My first husband died in August. Okay, thank you for validating that. And that goes back to the beginning of me, where I'm like, there's males around me. So I have you, I have Rick, I have your first spouse, and that's why I'm bringing up. That's why I said stop with I want to stop with the grandkids, because there's so many things going on and coming up, and they're the ones that are explaining how you work to me. So how I feel of the go, 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 and okay, there's something with him too, because he's showing me his hands. They are dirty. That is my symbol that I worked with my hands, whether it was mechanic, I did handy stuff like a handyman, or I did stuff outside. I did something that made my hands dirty. Not that they are dirty now, it's just my symbol for that. Because I was a dance major. Wow! Amazing. Perfect. Thank you for that validation, because I'm like, where am I right now? What am I doing? And again, that is you to a T. This is you to a T. I actually wrote tutu. Like, for your daughter, I don't know what this is. So I don't know if you've made tutus for your daughter or for somebody, but I feel like that's something else you would just whip up. You keep yourself so busy, and that's why I was like, where am I with the dancing? So college or not, I would go back into it, because I feel like that would give you something else to also do. Like, I don't need to add more stuff on you, but I do feel this is something that would put you back to your center, because I feel off with you. And not just in general, I just feel like you have so much stuff that you pile on. So with your deceased husband, your first deceased, I do need to acknowledge that he keeps bringing up paperwork. What dragged on so long? Like, what was it that dragged on so long? And he showed me paperwork. So this could be with his family, with somebody with a death, or him in general, but it dragged on. And it was like, the more it dragged on, the more devastated I was getting. It was just nonstop. I felt pulled in every direction. All my children dance. Beautiful.
Wow.
I wrote tutu in the beginning, like, what is all this that I see? And she was a dance major, which is beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hi, Christy. So don't laugh at don't laugh at this idea, but you're still light on your feet, I'm being told. You're still very light on your feet. And first of all, they keep talking about wax paint, which I've done on a shelf, 2 shelves, and it was a process. It comes out beautiful, but it was a big process. And they keep talking about wax paint with you. So I don't know if you thought about redoing something with the wax paint in general, or if you've done that already. This is something I do see that they're bringing up, and I have to, whether you have it or not yet, this is something that's coming. And you keep yourself busy so much that the other thing is dance class might not be too bad for you as well. So it was over 40 years ago that my first husband died. There was a lot of crap with his family. Tina, I'm very sorry. And that's why he's bringing that up. It's like I'm pulled in every direction. And everywhere you turned, it was like, I felt like I had to defend myself. And he is acknowledging this. Whether it was 40 seconds ago to 40 years ago, they want to bring up this stuff to say, I am sorry. Not on behalf of my family, how they acted. And it's something that I don't want to let go. I need you to know I saw everything. Okay, so I see this as your next project, just so you know this. This is a next project for you. It's a next project. So when that happens, you can message me and curse me out. There is something coming. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but it looks beautiful when you do it. I do want you to know there is something with wax paint coming, because I see multiple things that you're doing to it. And I did it with a shelf, but I see a little more bigger. Like it might be a hutch or a dresser, just so you're aware of this. But I really, with your, first husband, have to acknowledge and say, I apologize for what they did and how they treated you. And it was immediate. It was all fingers, and it was terrible. And he's very sorry that did happen. And like I said, whether it was 40 seconds ago to 40 years ago, it doesn't matter. It's something that they let out. And just know that he's watched you be an amazing woman. Not only that, but a wife to a grandmother, to an individual. You really put yourself out there, and he says you haven't been doing that a lot lately, though. So he does keep an eye on you, and he chuckled after that. He did chuckle after that. So he does keep an eye on you, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but he, in joking wise, I need you to know that. So I do thank you for allowing me to read your loved ones that did come through tonight, and it was certain things that they needed to let out. Also, slow it down just a little bit, because you're all over. And then I'm telling you to do Zumba on top of it. But I'm telling you, I know that what you're going, yeah, right, I can't get into that. You can do it. You can get right back into that. And I know that's something that will keep you going even more. So I thank you very much for allowing me to read you and your loved ones. I really do. coffee.
Want more coffee? No,
Any more?
I can make some.
Welcome.
It's up to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, everybody. Emma.
Annie Star.
Annie Star. Hello, welcome. If you're new, all you have to do is say hello. It doesn't matter if you come in when we first sign on, to the middle, to the end. It does not matter. You're all good. Thank you. I like sour type juices. You're very welcome, Tina. You're very welcome. Thank you. What was the last name?
Annie Star.
Star. Annie Star. Aw, Tiffany, thank you. I actually just had a couple sessions that somebody shared in months ago to that group, and they told me that's where they found me. Amy Star. Amy Star. Annie Star. That's what happens when you do 3 sessions in one day in a live.
And you shouldn't.
I haven't read it yet, love. If you text me, I have not got a chance to read it. Let's just say school's kicking my butt with my kid. But I'll get to it, I promise. Okay, let's go to the next name.
Jason Schussler. Schussler?
Jason Schussler.
A yard sale page. Oh my God. Schussler.
Jason Schussler. Yeah, Melissa, it's kicking my ass. Yeah, I'm moving my leg. Me too, Cindy. I'm always in a different world. Let's put it that way. Jason Schussler. I know. I do it too. It's bad. Okay, go ahead. Next.
Patty Lorette.
Patty Lorette. Let's go. Let's go. It's Raspberry Chewy Reserve. I'm not getting paid for this, so unless they like to, they may as well. You're welcome, Toots. I'll read the text. It's been crazy today.
There's Patty.
Okay. Is she? Okay, Patty, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see it. Was it I-E or Y? Just so I can have her first name, like, written.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. What the hell? Where is she?
I'm just doing, well, you wrote Patty only, so, oh, with an I.
P-A-T-T.
Welcome, welcome,
Oh,
Patty.
it's
Get on your shit, Ma.
Man.
Okay, Patty. Patty cake. Sorry, I heard that immediately. I will say stuff out of my mouth that I hear randomly from loved ones or friends. It's weird. I don't know why I do that, but I do it, so that's what I heard immediately.
She's on.
I know she's on. I have her. That's why I said patty cake. Okay. So there is a male individual. I can, my neck is my neck is getting grabbed. When my neck gets grabbed, that is my indication I cannot communicate or was unable to communicate, so I do need to go into that. Who has the J name?
She said she's called that a lot.
Awesome. Perfect. Thank you for validating that, Patty. Who has the J name? Whether it's somebody on the other side or somebody that's around you, I keep hearing a J sounding name. The necklace tone is backwards. It should be. I think it's just backwards for you. Is it backwards? Is my necklace backwards?
No.
Just leave it.
My son Jay.
Okay. Love that name as well. Yeah, it's just, that's what I thought, Kevin. Thank you. I was like, this ain't wrong. So, with, it's very difficult. Like I was bringing up, it's like I can't breathe properly. So, there's, I know I can't, I'm unable to breathe. I'm unable to communicate, but on top of that, I feel like there's bricks on my chest. So, with that, I keep feeling like I'm outside. The 14th, I keep hearing, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or January 4th. Don't only think about your loved ones, please think about your immediate family as well. My stomach's not right either. It's more my right side than my left. And it could be stuff that I'm bringing up now even. That's why I'm doing that. Is like, I know what's going on, and I'm saying it, or it's just all in one is a lot. So,
Having a good
that's,
time.
yeah, obviously. Ingrid. That's very sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. No donations, only love. But I appreciate that.
We'd be here for weeks.
Yeah, I would be here for a long time. There's something about outside, and then I keep hearing star, star, star. So something about from cancer. It was brain tumor spread everywhere.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Because I feel like I'm so unbelievably nauseous. But what's weird is that, did he have at all, like a feeding tube or a pump of some sort? And that's where I'm getting that side from at first. There's so much, and he keeps reverting, like, I want to be outside, and he keeps saying, star, star. So I don't know if somebody got a star in my name, if there's something that I surround myself with a star, or you do. I don't want to let this go because I'm out. I know I'm outside. Like, I know I am. And he's the brightest one. That's what he keeps saying is, I'm the brightest one. I'm the brightest one. And he really is. He really is. He's way too young, and I'm very sorry. He's going, I'm going to help Mom. I'm going to help Mom. I'm going to help Mom. I'm like, we're going to do our best to help. I'm going to help. I think he's got such a great personality, and there is all this time of me being ill that he still remained to smile through his eyes, I see. There's so many things that I feel you never letting go. You never let go. Anything they said to do, we did. And that's where I'm coming in mentioning about the stars. And somebody did something with stars. I know that sounds crazy, and you know that I repeat myself, and I'm sorry, but it's for reasons. Yes, at the end, he loved the outside. Yes, he was passed at 3 years old. He was like, oh. Like, he's so very, very young. And that's why he's going, that's why he's bringing up, like, gonna make Mommy happy, gonna make Mommy happy, as he always did. And that's why anything, any treatment was like, okay, we're gonna try, we can't, you know, it's just trying so much. So I do see he is so excited over himself. So I do need to acknowledge, do we have a shirt or a blanket with his name and face on it? Oh. Patty, I'm so sorry. And that's where I see him so little, laying down, but I could see him smiling through his eyes. Like, even though we had to do certain things where he was in like a coma of some sort, he would still make it uplifting where it was a little less. We tried everything, and he never complained. At a 3-year-old, he was, whatever we have to do, we would go. And he knew what he was in for, with doctor's appointments, with going to the hospital, he keeps going those scans. And I don't know, did you call them spaceships or something like that? Because he keeps referring to like an MRI as spaceship, or there's something we called it. So it wasn't an MRI to him. It was something different, like, we're going to get ready to go in this. What is that he keeps referring to? Please behave. Don't, please, Ingrid, please, everybody just relax. Thank you. No fighting. Only love. Only love. Only love. See you Tuesday, Hannah. Thank you, love. What time is it? It's only 12. Like, it's only 12. I've been on for... I need to know what we called... We had a name for it. We had this name. And with him, there's me. He's going, I'm on this. No, you're good, Dawn. He keeps referring to, I don't know if it's a blanket or a shirt as well, but he's referring to me. That's me. So I don't know if we have a photo of him or his name, but he's so sorry. He's so excited over it that I have to acknowledge it. Yes, I have a t-shirt made that I went to Creed concert. Yes, MRI was a tube ship. Can't remember exactly this moment. Perfect. That's all I need is that validation. Thank you very much for validating that. Because he kept referring it and he remembers, so that's why he's doing that. And even though he had this short amount, he wasn't here for that long. He made such an impact on everybody that even to this day, we still talk about his strength. His strength is unbelievable. And he actually gives you signs every day. Every day. Yes, and his brother sings Creed all the time. Love Creed, by the way. I love Creed as well. So I have to acknowledge that he lives on through everyone in the family. And with everything going on, that's why with this star I can't stop with, and it's okay if you don't know right now, but it's so overwhelming and powerful that your little boy is, that his birthday just passed. Yes, I do get some constantly. You get signs from him constantly, and it comes at times where you're it's unbearable because you still have my brother, you still have things that you have to take care of, and if you step back for a second, it's like I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back to this time, but I only had a small amount of time with him, so I do want to remember the good times. And so, for instance, there's I know that I'm in a stroller of some type, and I know I'm outside. Again, I'm obsessed with being outside, and for once, it was like I could be me, and he thanks you for that. I can't see it, Patty. I wish I could see it, love. I can't see it. It's so small. My eyes are so bad, and these glasses don't help me. I wish I could see it. But he is saying that sorry if you guys hear that, in this time that in the stroller, it was like I could feel the wind against me. Beach. Okay. Why am I so connected with the beach with him? So did we do something in reference to me with the beach, or I just feel whole. I feel whole. Also, he keeps going, my prints. So I don't know if you have his hand or footprint somewhere engraved, or you actually got something done for me, but he is mentioning that as well. Because when they do this, that's my symbol for that. And I'm not talking when I'm born, I'm talking after the fact. So there is something in that way that I have to bring up. And this could be with my brother as well. I just have to mention different things. And he keeps talking about schooling with his brother. So there's something about schooling with my brother that I go to. something with it. I can't let it go. I can't let that go. So I'm not the typical medium that says butterflies. I'm not the typical medium to do that. But dragonflies is something I am connected to. So you know that. That's one thing. I don't say these things either, but I am connected to dragonflies. There's also, looks like a dinosaur. I could be wrong, but it does look like a dinosaur that he keeps showing me. So there's that as well that I am attaching myself to. Oh my God, yes, we went to Disney World twice. The star and the stroller. We lived at the beach in Bay St. Louis. Miss, my happiness is there. Yes, I look at his footprints all the time. Thank you for validating that. And that's why he's going, I can feel it. I feel it. I feel it. And he just is going on and on and on. And those are the times that he's bringing up, like, I lived through that. I lived through that. I live for you. I live on. Yes, they land on me all the time. Beautiful. So validating that is your boy as well. And I'm not I always go outside, like, give me more. But he's like, that's me. It's me. I got to. And I'm like, okay, I'll stick to it. I'll stick to it. He is so unbelievably strong. And I'm so sorry that you and your family have that dread when it comes to him, but yet he's so bright, as bright as the brightest star. Like, he keeps referring to that. I can't let it go. I can't. He is a beautiful boy inside and out. Handsome. We did something different. He's saying we released something for my anniversary. What did we release? Not balloons. We did something else. What is it we released? There's something else we did for my birthday or my anniversary that we did. There's another thing I'm obsessed with is fireflies. That's another thing I'm obsessed with. Fireflies. Did we release butterflies? It's just weird. I feel like I'm in a box with butterflies. Like, I don't know what's going on here. You're so spot on. You're so awesome. His eyes are just like mine. His my mom and sister that passed breast cancer. Yes, he is. Everyone loved him. Beautiful. Thank you for validating that. He just is trying to give you anything and everything, mommy, so you know I'm okay. And he rules them. He rules them completely, and for that reason. So I need to thank you for allowing me to read him, and note that he's been following everyone. No, I usually will see lanterns. This is different. Like, I'm obsessed with fireflies, and that is him. But also, I keep seeing like a small box, and we're releasing, and I don't know if it's butterflies. He's showing me a box. It could be somebody that did this for a wedding. There's something like I am so attached to. But I have to thank you so much again, and I'm very sorry for your losses. Just know that he had to come through for you today, and you knew exactly why. And I'm so sorry. And I will look at his frogs. We are little green frogs everywhere me and his brother goes. Even on the car when we go out all the time. Thank you, because I'm like, what is this? Like, there's so much more. I'm like, is it fireflies? It's frogs. Frogs.
Oh boy. Damn. It's all great.
He's outside. He's an outside boy. He's a boy to a T. And I know you know what that, to a T. And he sits out there and he is relaxed, and I'm like I feel very close to him when I'm outside. I really do. And I need to thank you again so much for allowing me to read him. And you know he's not alone, but he had to come to you for this reason. He had to come to you today. And I'm very sorry, Patty. I'm so sorry.
It's terrible.
And I will, when we're done, I will look at your photo. I just don't like tapping on anything. So maybe you could send me a photo if you don't mind.
It's a little boy.
Yeah, and at 18 months. So he...
Yeah.
But he did everything. And he remembers calling the MRI, the spaceship. It looked spaceship. We called it, like, get ready, we're going in it.
That's sad.
It's very difficult for children. It's very difficult
That's
when I have to read children. And yes, he hated to be in the hospital. We lived in the country, and I thank you with all my heart and soul. You meant the world to me. You're so very welcome. And that's why I'm so with outside. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with not just the breeze and not just, the stars, but during the day, I am here. I'm here. Thank you for allowing me to read this precious angel. He really is, and he's watching. He controls everybody. He's the man. He's the one that controls everyone. So sweet. Hey, Mommy.
Kevin Prefer.
Kevin
Prefer.
Prefer? Yeah. God bless your families, right?
So sad that these things have to happen.
I know.
Just little babies.
Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen it like pop up here.
You saw him at the same
wow.
time.
Yes, the beach is where I want to always be.
Soul
yes,
man.
you call him Soul Man.
That's sweet.
Love it. Love it. That's amazing. That is really amazing. He called you out on so many things today.
He did better than a lot of adults.
Yeah, he really.
No, she didn't read him the other day.
What?
Oh, God. It's beautiful.
Even if I did, not that I remember.
Did you see him, honey?
Yeah. Yes, I can, Amber. I can hear distinctive voices. I'll always say, "Oh, it's very distinctive." So that's why I always repeat the way that they repeat it. Good night, love. See you Tuesday. All right. He was born on September 1995 and passed on December 18th and played the drum naturally. Oh. And attached to Creed. So sweet. I don't remember reading him, so I don't know what anybody's saying. I don't. But if he was called, he's meant to be called again. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't control that.
It was a quick question on Tuesday. Okay.
Okay,
So
you didn't even have, nobody had to validate that either.
I know, you didn't have to say that, Kevin. It's not anybody's business.
Okay. What are you doing to me today? Sorry. It's weird because they relate names to my own life. My brother's best friend's name was Kevin and Tommy, right? He had two best friends. My brother's name is Luke, and I keep hearing my brother's name over and over again. I don't know what the connection is. It doesn't have to be Tommy. It doesn't have to be Luke, but I don't know why I keep hearing the connection. There is a younger soul here. Two's not enough. And my chest is very tight. Or it's difficult for me to even, like, speak. Well, so there is, with the younger, can you read? I can't look. With the younger soul pulls in a female.
My son had a best friend, Tommy.
So your name is Kevin. Your son had a best friend named Tommy. That's why
I just got
Thank you for validating that. Thank you for validating that. Good night, Jessica. Good night. That's why I'm like, I don't know what the match is, but I have to go through this. So I feel like I have a lump in my throat. Like
You said you're welcome.
I can't breathe. Okay, I just yelled September. I just got yelled September. So September could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary. It doesn't matter if it's a loved one on the other side or your immediate family, but I do need to acknowledge that I keep hearing this, and I am lost. I keep hearing lost. I don't know what direction I'm going in. I don't know from my feet to my head right now. I'm so lost in my own thoughts, and the younger soul is bringing that towards me. I do need to acknowledge there is a female with me that does feel related to me, whether that's a grandmother, a great grandmother, or an aunt. But I have to say, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. And he keeps yelling at me. So he says, I get that from you. This is not easy. Oh. What's the connection between, what's with the fishing? There's a lot of fishing going on, and it was like my time with you. I'm stuck to you. I keep hearing Dad, and I hear it where it's like going right through me. You know when your kid goes like, he has two sisters with him from before he was born. He has two sisters with him from before he was born. Thank you for validating that for me. As I couldn't let it go like that. He's not alone, and he's the one that's like, they're right here, they're right here. So the way that he says dad goes right through me. So it's almost like my brother would be like, sis, and I'd be like, what? You know, like this. He's doing that with me, and it's just his way to of doing this. But fishing is something that I feel calm with. I feel calm, and I feel like I got him to be calm during fishing. He says you stare a lot. Like you're just staring a lot. Is this your boy? Did you say son? I didn't. Oh, I can't see as I flipped it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't read it. Did you say son? Because I
was
can't.
his world and he was mine. He made a Father's Day card for me at the hospital that had dad all over it.
Because I'm like immediately went to that. That that feeling, and he's going. He stares. Fishing, not sure. Yes, my boy. So with fishing, could you put that to a side, because there's something about fishing, whether it's you and your father or along the lines in the family. I don't want to let that go because it's always something I could be seeing, but I'm trying to pick you up and it's not working. So there's 2 days. So Kevin, I do have to acknowledge this as well. 2 days. When they do that with me, that means 2 things occurred. One, something happened, put me in the hospital, I didn't get out, or I went to the doctors, found something out, and it just didn't. There's 2 things that occurred, or it could be an accident and I didn't get out. But there's more going on to this. Because I feel like the runaround. Did I put it? Was I unable to communicate for 2 days? Sorry, the two. I can't let that go. And my name. Where does my name come from? Because he keeps doing this. So with his name, I hear it twice, whether it's first or middle name, somebody I share with, or somebody shares it with me. Thank you for validating. As long as you can validate why I'm doing that, there's so much with it. So much. Okay, so there's he keeps showing me different types of like rocks laid out. Do you know why I'm seeing different type of rocks now? Whether this is something you just did or something for me, and I know that might sound odd. I can't, because he's being shown this. I don't know. It's like I said, I have Kevin, Tommy, and then Luke. So your name, the name isn't, I can't drop with the name. So just keep that aside as well. Whether somebody has middle or first, never last, because I don't play last names. But there's something either coming up or that's around. Everything is just a fog. So and I understand that because I've been there.
At the hospital, they gave out rocks with saying, wow.
you know you did the right thing, right? Because that's another thing is there's so much going on between what has been said and what you have done for me, and it's just not enough. You feel like, and I need you to know that you have done everything in your power to stand by me. So it's becoming where it's overtaking you.
Luca is a boy who passed, and I'm friends with his parents, and he hopes
That they are together. So, Tommy, Luca, and Kevin. It's just that was his thing. That's why I'm doing that. So that's where the name's coming in that I can't let go of. I can't stop. So again, we're here, we're right here, and I feel very similar. So we are together in that aspect, and we feed off of each other, just like you and his family feed off of each other. Was there a picnic or a barbecue of some sort? I got it. Oh my God, Alex.
Ashley, you're a dirtbag. See ya.
Goosebumps, honey. Okay, so that's why I apologize for that interruption.
Yeah, we always get a troll.
That's why I was like craving at you, because you have helped each other so much, had picnics for the transplant patients. Because this is where we helped each other. We're helping each other. We're doing everything that we can. So I need to make sure that you have, and I see everything that you all have done. Not to mention, I'm with others as well. And you help. It's beyond helpful, because it's like this club that nobody wants to be in. And he's saying, but they can relate to exactly how you feel. So, number 12, I just heard that could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or any date in December. Don't only think about your loved ones on the other side, think about your immediate family as well. But there's something about a grandmother figure I keep hearing over and over and over again. Whether it's on your side or your wife's side, I can't let it go.
We support each other for sure. You said exactly that about the club that nobody wants to know.
I know, because we understand.
We don't want to be in this group for sure.
No. But it's like they...
Come on, man. Stop. You think it's so funny.
Stop. Who?
No, I don't know that joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God. So what's going on is that what I mean more so just the club is like what only you and your family is going through. So like everybody has a different way, but you all went through the same treatments and the same abilities just as the other families. And that's what I mean more about club. Not to mention losing a child is not just one on itself. I know you're divorced. I know that 100%, but I need you to think on that side too. So just remember I'm saying that the 12th of any month or December of any date, because I have to connect it, and it's their way of saying that. Wasn't he 12? Sorry, I couldn't be mistaken, but I thought I remembered that. Mm. Okay. Yeah. And there's there's a stopwatch that I keep seeing. It's a stopwatch, and I know that sounds weird, but it's like his brother's is December birthday. Okay, thank you, Kevin, for validating that. Thank you. And that's why I said just come back to it, because I know everything is such it's a lot of information to take in, but I wanted you to just remember it in that way because I'm here. Like I again, another unbelievably strong child, and it's terrifying how strong they are. Also, he keeps saying, referencing to his friend that you said, Luca, that we hope that we hope that we're together. I need to acknowledge that I don't know if it was his birthday or anniversary that is about to come up or just passed, but somebody in my family I'm acknowledging. And I just got chills from head to toe, so there's something with that as well. And they have this smirk on their faces because they're mentioning about baseball and their teams are not the same, but they're laughing about it. So I don't know what the stopwatch is. There's something about a stopwatch. I feel like I see it. I'm like, all right, bud, here we go. There's a couple more moments, and it's something. This is something that won't leave me. It's okay if you don't know right now. I'm not worried about it, but this is something that I do need to mention because he keeps showing it to me, and I see it in someone's hand. Like, okay, bud, you know. His friend Tommy has his birthday on the day he passed.
Oh my God.
So, acknowledging, that's why I was like, I got chills right through me when they mentioned that because it's both of us. And that's why there's so much more similarities though. It's really like we were meant to meet each other because the father in that family is a lot like you and the mother is just like his mother. There's so many similarities. It's terrifying how scary it is where you're like, they're definitely together. There is something around right now thinking maybe he ran track. Okay, so with the stopwatch, because I see it and like, okay, bud, get ready. And that's all I wrote was, okay, bud, get ready. So that could be very well it. That could be very well it, and that's why I'm doing that, because I'm like, this is different. Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
So that is a very great, that's perfect validation. I'll absolutely take that, because I don't know why. And I said, you can go back to it, like, this is different. So thank you for validating that. There is something, though, however, with teams that they argue over, but it's like it's laughable that they're arguing, and it's just to say with family. That's why they're doing that. So, Kevin, I am so sorry, but he's going, Dad, come on. And it's like, I know every day's a drag, and he's going, he wants you to do more. He's like, because you're getting pretty boring. He's like, you're getting pretty boring. And he is the type of kid that had no problem telling you if you were boring. But you're getting pretty boring, Dad. It's a routine that's boring. He says, you got to mix it up sometimes.
Oh my God,
that is so hard.
The Mets and the Yankees,
and that's like with my brother and his friends.
Wow.
Mets, and we're Yankees fans. They were Met fans.
That's crazy.
Wow. Thank you for that.
I love that.
I couldn't stop. I could not stop.
I love that.
Amazing. And again, it's just a dig, which yesterday they played, the Yankees and Mets played, and guess who won? The Yankees. So again, they're bringing that up. They just played yesterday, the Yankees and the Mets.
He said, that's
true. He knows me. I'm trying to get out more. And that's why he's like, let's go. Let's go. Don't keep, boring me. But it's just his way of picking on you because that's who he is. And he will always be that way. He thanks you for everything. For everything. Literally, his heart is too big for his body. And I need that family to know that their son is safe with your son. And they are together, just like you all have been saying from the get-go. They have been together. And they're the ones that made you meet. They are the ones for a reason. So I am so sorry for the loss of your child, as we, my mom's in that club and I lost my brother, and it's a horrible club nobody should be in. No. At all.
It's not right.
And I'm very sorry, but I need you to know that he's like, come on. So he's definitely got a great personality, which he has from you. He's got smart comments. And that's something you'll say under your breath that he does. So also there is a marking on him. You're welcome. You're wonderful. Thank you for bringing my son to me tonight. I thank him for everything too. Yes, please do. And your time on this. And your time. I'm sorry, Kevin. There's one more thing. One of them has a marking on them. I don't know if it's a birthmark or like a beauty mark, but I keep seeing that. And it's like, hey, remember. So just go back to that as well, okay? I don't know if it's like on the neck or there's something of a beauty mark or birthmark. I'm not saying it's huge, but it's something I remember. But you're very welcome, and I'm so very sorry, and just know we're always here for you. You know that. We're a family here. I mean, we're a family. Yeah. So I need to thank you so much for allowing me to read him and his friend, and know that they were fighting over the game yesterday, and it's very ironic that they played yesterday. It's stuff like that to make us smirk and be like,
They see everything.
They really do. Everything.
They don't miss anything.
They don't miss a beat. And sometimes I wish they do. Also, he likes to grab hair. Because he just grabbed my hair. So if you ever feel like tugging, not tugging where it's like annoying, it's more of like, it feels like something's on it, like lightly, that is him. You're very welcome. Yes,
Vibe Tribe.
You could. Yes, you've been Vibe Tribe for strong, and we're strong. We're a strong family. Have them watch this, and you can message this to them, so you don't have to post it on your page. You can message this to them, or also have them watch the YouTube. But just know, I thank you. Your time is at 2:39:45. Okay. I need to thank everybody so much for allowing me to read you all tonight. It's been my pleasure. I'm sorry, I'm so exhausted. I had 3 sessions before this, so I'm
hearing your voice.
My voice is starting to change. But I thank you, everybody, so much. I hear bottles popping a lot. Is that him?
Wow.
Are they water bottles? Are they water bottles? I feel like I'm sitting on the couch of I'm sitting on the couch, and then from the kitchen I'll hear it. It's it's like flicking, a flicking motion. Just so you know that, okay? It's a flicking motion. Yes, yeah, it is. He's like this with it. And you know it every time. So now when you hear it, be like, I got you, bud. Like, that means get up. Yes, water bottles. That's amazing. Cool. Amazing. Thank you, everybody, so much. I hope to see everybody right here Tuesday. I really looked forward to tonight. I hope all you did had a good night as well. Have a safe weekend, and I'll see you all guys Tuesday. Much love. Be well and safe.
Good night.
Good night. Much love.